Now, shifting focus to the national capital, where the water level of Yamuna has breached the danger mark of 205.33 meters and has now crossed, in fact, the 207-meter mark at 5 a.m. today. Rail and road traffic on the old Yamuna bridge was temporarily suspended yesterday. Thousands of people have been evacuated from the low-lying areas. Now, this development came as more rain was predicted in the city for the entire week after 3 continuous days of torrential downpours, which triggered waterlogging in several areas in the national capital. Now, remember, the Yamuna is threatening to cross its highest flood level of 207.49 meters, which was recorded in 1978. So the water level of Yamuna in Delhi has breached its danger mark of 205.33 meters and has now crossed the 207-meter mark at 5 a.m. today. CNN News 18's Akash Sharma and Yash Goyal are joining us live on the broadcast. Akash, coming to you first, can you tell us the Yamuna has now crossed the danger mark. What is the latest situation?
Right, so Anjali, you see Yamuna has crossed the danger level mark. In fact, 48 hours have already been passed. In fact, day before yesterday, Yamuna crossed the danger level mark. But as of now, it is flowing above to the 207 mark. Whenever we talk about the flood condition in the national capital, so this whole scene in fact reminds us of the 1978 when the water level was in fact recorded at 207.48. But now I'm showing you the visuals of famous Shani Mandir here in the Old Delhi area, where in fact you can see the 2 visuals. First of all, this particular board where we have this Shri Shani Chalisha written, and you can see the visual there, and also this this boy who is standing. In fact, 3 to 4 feet of water. In fact, this water has come inside to this particular temple premise, and also as far as these people are concerned, so they are saying that a number of animals, aquatic animals, are seen in this particular water. आप मुझे बताइए क्या नाम है आपका और अब कब पानी आया इस मंदिर?
कृष्णकांत शर्मा नाम है मेरा।
अच्छा।
और कल रात से पानी आना शुरू हो गया था मंदिर में।
कल रात से पानी शुरू हो गया। सांप वगैरह भी आ रहे हैं?
सांप वगैरह भी है, जानवर वगैरह भी आ रहे हैं इसमें।
अच्छा, तो आप लोगों से बोला गया है यहाँ से चले जाने के लिए या सामान
करने के लिए बोला? वाटर लेवल अभी और बढ़ेगा।
अच्छा, वाटर लेवल और बढ़ेगा। तो क्या कुछ आप कर रहे हैं, कैसे क्या कुछ सामान यहाँ से पिक कर रहे हो, कहाँ लेके जाएंगे?
सामान है मंदिर का, वो सारा यहाँ से मंदिर से बाहर कर रहे हैं, हाइट पे कर रहे हैं, ताकि वो खराब ना हो।
तो ये पिछली साल या हर साल ऐसा ही होता है या इस बार ज्यादा
होता है? 2010 में ऐसा हुआ था, उसके बाद अब है।
लास्ट 2010 में आया था। कहाँ तक आ गया था पानी?
2010 में सामने जो लेवल देख रहे हैं आप, प्लेटफॉर्म जो है ब्लैक, वहाँ तक आ गया था।
अच्छा,
उसके ऊपर पानी था।
और अभी आपसे बोला है कि और बढ़ेगा। कोई डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की टीम आपके पास आ रही है कि या राहत सामग्री वगैरह लेकर या कुछ?
टीम्स वगैरह वैसे आई थी इन्फॉर्मेशन देने के लिए कि भाई घाट वगैरह खाली करने, बाकी कोई राहत सामग्री के लिए कोई टीम नहीं है।
कोई टीम नहीं। कितने लोग हैं आप लोग यहाँ पर?
यहाँ पे तकरीबन 10-1 ब्राह्मण है, 10-12 ब्राह्मण है।
10-12 ब्राह्मण। तो आप कहाँ जाएंगे फिर अगर ज्यादा पानी बढ़ जाएगा?
यहीं हाइट पे रहेंगे।
यहीं हाइट पे रहेंगे। तो यहाँ तो फिर एक लेवल ऐसा भी आएगा कि यहाँ से भी निकलना पड़ेगा?
तो अपना घर है, घर पे जाएंगे।
घर कहाँ पे?
मंदिर कृष्णानगर।
कृष्णानगर में, तो वहाँ चले जाएंगे। चलिए, ऑलराइट। सो Anjali, this is the condition, and in fact, let me tell you that 45 boats have been arranged by the Delhi government, and several district administrative teams. In fact, we have East Delhi district magistrate, then we have Central Delhi administration, and also the South Delhi administration. We know that how Central and East Delhi are the most affected areas, and this is the reason why, in fact, teams are on standby, and not just district administrative teams, but also we have local people, helping each other, supporting each other. This whole area, if I can show you the visuals, this is Ring Road area. This area is basically the important link between the old Delhi and New Delhi. Yes, water has not reached to this particular level, but they are assuming that this particular level will be crossed. In fact, I'm showing you the visuals of Yamuna River. In fact, the flow as of now. 207.14 was the mark today morning, in fact at 6 a.m. and now we are assuming that by 12 the level will be crossing the 207.3 mark, which is in fact when we talk about the 1978, the highest level was 207.49, and it is expected that this level will be crossed this time, and in this way Delhi will somewhere break the record of 45 years.
All right, Akash, please stay with us. We also have Yash Goyal with us on the story. Yash, which are the worst hit areas in Delhi?
Well, Anjali, I am coming to you from one of the worst affected areas, which is the Yamuna Bazaar area. And in fact, you can see in these visuals how high the water has actually come inside this very area. And in fact, it's a lower lying area. And in fact, just on the bank of river Yamuna, in fact, the water level, if I can tell you, this is almost 5 feet of water. And most of the people have actually now left this very space. And in fact, the local, see, you can, how bad is the situation there. In fact, how the structures are collapsing, in fact, over here. You can see, and in fact, the locals were complaining about these structures from a very long time, and now you just saw how the structures are being collapsed. And in fact, the reason locals say they were actually, now they are doing it deliberately, because these are the structures which are very shrill in nature. And in fact, if they'll not remove these construction, it can become a hazard to many people, because right now what people are doing, they are using boats. These are very dramatic visuals coming in from Yamuna Bazaar area. They're using boats just to actually commute from their homes to the side of this very road, because now what they are doing is they are actually shifting their essential goods from their homes to the outer areas. And actually this is the situation now. This gentleman, what is he complaining about is, he's saying that the authorities had earlier given the earlier warned about this very structure and other structure in this area. But now no official came down to this very place to actually remove these sorts of structure, and now the locals are actually forced to remove these structures. Now, interestingly, what is also happening is that the electricity has already been cut in this area, and in fact, all these houses you can see in these visuals have been mostly vacated. Now, what people are actually maintaining is that authorities had given them a notice earlier about vacating this very place. They had vacated the place, but now the problem is that they don't have any place to go with their stuff. Yes, there are relief camps on the other side of this very road, but still the situation is so tough for them that they say mostly this situation happens every year, and this time around this is the worst what they are seeing right now. So I have some people over here, we'll talk to them. आपने कभी ऐसा हालात यहाँ पे देखे इससे पहले?
नहीं, इससे पहले
2010 अब इसके बाद बताते हैं कि 1978 में बाढ़ आई थी। इसके बाद ये रिकॉर्ड पानी है।
यहाँ पे नाव वगैरह चलानी पड़ रही है आप लोगों को सामान निकालने के लिए?
देखिए, जितना निकालने थे उतना निकालेंगे। अब तो जो लोग फंस गए हैं आपके सामने ही है, जो फंस गए वो फंस गए हैं, और सामान अब जो जितना ऊपर रखना।
See, this structure is like, now the locals are actually demolishing this very structure, and this is not the only structure they were talking about. There are many such structures over here which couldn't bear the brunt of this flood-like situation which is actually happening over here. Now they actually have to take out their boats just to actually get out their essential commodities. And in fact, this gentleman was telling us about that situation. सर, तो और बताइए, ये पानी इतना ज्यादा कल रात में बढ़ा है या मतलब पहले से?
कल जो है कल रात से ये बढ़ते बढ़ते सुबह में ये 204 हो गया था, लेकिन अब 207 के लेवल से ऊपर है।
तो प्रशासन क्या कह रहा है आपको, क्योंकि आप ऐसी बातें कर रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे स्ट्रक्चर भी कमजोर है, ये हम सामने विजुअल में देख भी रहे हैं।
जी, ये 100 साल पुराना धरोहर है, और ये जब बाढ़ आया है तो व्यवस्था लोग अपने शोध पहले से कर लिए हैं। अब जितना सामान रखना था, जहां तक इनको व्यवस्था था कि हम रख लें, लेकिन अब जो सामान निकाल नहीं पाएंगे, अब उनका सीधे नुकसान है यहाँ।
Well, this is what coming in from the locals, that right now their only job and the only way out is to actually take out the essentials from their homes and just to wait and to actually see how the authorities help them, and in fact how the situation pans out. In fact, the gentleman was rightly mentioned, this situation actually occurred decades back, and now the similar sort of situation is being witnessed right now here in the Yamuna Bazaar area, which is actually adjacent and in fact on the bank of river Yamuna. Back to you.